The second time Fulham player Beau tore her ACL was even harder to deal with.
It's really traumatic now, I think, because the first time round it was fine. I got myself back, and you just don't expect it to just keep happening to you, and just to have to be retiring at the age of 24 is just ridiculous. So, yeah, it's really hard to process. Sorry.
Injured on the day Fulham won the title and promotion to the 4th tier, she had to start the long road to recovery from a second anterior cruciate ligament rupture in 2 years.
Even here at Fulham, we've had quite a few players that have ruptured their ACLs, so this is something that really needs to be looked into because it is affecting so many players.
Particularly women. England star Michelle Adjaman, one of 8 WSL players this season to rupture their ACLs. But in the same time, only 3 male players from Premier League teams have suffered the same injury. At Kingston University, with funding from FIFA, research is being run to find out why. The movements for master's student Jessica Nutman simulating a match are being captured by 3D motion cameras.
What we're looking at here is the different stages of the menstrual cycle and how that leads to ACL risk and damage. We've also got different biology, basically, different muscle, different limbs, different sizes. So it's good to look at each individual gender and just see how that would have an effect.
They believe female players are 2 to 7 times more susceptible to ACL injuries than male counterparts.
So we'll be looking at some key variables related to the movement patterns, to the joint loadings that we're seeing. If we put that all together, what we can do is start to build a package for individual risk profiles. Does that mean that they have to potentially change things that they're doing in training and matches?
That could mean changing strength training, working on different playing techniques, or looking at whether footwear or pitches are the problem. Issues the FA wants to address ahead of the UK hosting the Women's World Cup in 2035.
There's so much work to do in women's sport generally, research-wise, because so much of the research that exists has been done in men's sport or on men and boys, and so there is a gap. We are working really hard with other partners to fill that gap.
This is just one body of research. The hope is it will lead to solutions. What needs to change in the women's game to stop so many players rupturing their ACL and having their dreams dashed?
I want to know what I can do to prevent it from happening again. Obviously, I understand injuries happen all the time, but it's also just the process of the rehab. It's 9 to 12 months, and that's what the hard bit is.
Beau is targeting playing again by March. Solutions can't come soon enough, so she isn't suffering again, sidelined as a casualty in the women's football ACL epidemic. Rob Harris, Sky News.